Namaste everyone, this is Sandeep and welcome to my channel Only Study by Sandeep Diman. Today we are going to discuss lesson number 6, Life on the Earth. Okay, let's start. So, millions of years ago there was no life on the earth. Okay, then after it appeared firstly in water bodies and that life was belonged to flora world. Okay, means plant kingdom. Flora is related to plants, and then after gradually it gave birth to a new life that is known as fauna. Okay, that is related to animal. Okay, fauna is related to animals, flora to plants. You can remember this by flora, flower like sound is there, and flower is a plant. Okay, and fauna is animal. And the relationship between plants, animals and human beings with their environment is known as ecosystem. Clear? And the first human being appeared on the earth's surface was Homo sapiens. Hope up to here everything is clear to you. First life was appeared in water, right? And it was in flora kingdom or flora world. Flora is related to plants. Let me rub it. Flora is related to plants, and the next was fauna. It gave birth to flora, gave birth to fauna. Fauna is related to animals, and the relationship between flora and fauna and human being is known as ecosystem. Clear? And the first human being appeared on the earth was called Homo sapiens. I hope up to here everything is clear to you. Next we have Earth is the only planet on which life exists, right? And the living zone is known as biosphere, and biosphere is divided into plant kingdom and animal kingdom, means flora and fauna. Okay, and they live in harmony, and in this zone living things and non-living things dependent on each other for their existence. As we know, plants prepare their food with the help of non-living things like air, water, sunlight. Okay, and plants are known as food factories. Okay, and plants provide food to the animals, and animals provide soil nutrients, and those soil nutrients are helpful for the growth of plants. Okay, how do they provide soil nutrients? With their remains. When plants die, their remains left, and they provide those nutrients to the soil. Hope up to here everything is clear. Let's recapitulate once again. Plant and animal kingdom, they live together. Where they live, that is known as biosphere, and living and non-living things, they are dependent on each other. Plants make or prepare their food with the help of non-living things, with sunlight, air and water, and plants are called food factories, and they satisfy the needs of the animals. They provide them food, and animals provide soil nutrients, right? And sorry, they are helpful for the growth of plants. So up to here I think everything is clear. Now here we have last paragraph of this. Human beings are most important part of biosphere because they derive all the basic needs from it, and they consume both plants and animals. Okay, and the only form of life in the biosphere which has altered the environment according to its need is human. Okay, so this is important thing. Human beings are the most important part of the world. Who is human beings? When we talk about tropical hardwood forest, So first question, where are they found? They are found between 23 and a half degree north to 23 and half degree south. Okay, suppose this is our earth and this is equator. So this is 23 and half degree north and this is 23 and half degree south. So in this area the forest will be tropical hardwood forest. Clear? Now on the basis of vegetation and climatic conditions we can divide them into two parts. The first is tropical evergreen forest. They are also called equatorial forest. Clear? And the second type is tropical deciduous. Tropical deciduous. Okay, it is not duous. Deciduous. Clear? So these are two types. Let's discuss them one by one. Suppose this is earth and this is equator and this is our 10 degree north and this is our 10 degree south. So in this area the trees will be equatorial or tropical evergreen in this area. Okay, from here to here, 10 degree to 10 degree. Clear? Now the question is, where are these evergreen, tropical evergreen forests are found? So they are found in Zaire Basin in Africa, Amazon Basin in South America, and a few islands are there in Southeast Asia. Now these are evergreen forest. Why they are called so? Because they are found in the areas where is rainfall, there is heavy rainfall throughout the year and the temperature is very high. Okay, and these forests remain green throughout the year, so they are known as evergreen. Why they live green throughout the year? Because they have the wonderful climatic conditions, heavy rainfall and heavy high temperature. Okay, these trees are very tall, and if we talk about the main trees, then ebony, rubber, mahogany and rosewood. These are the trees which are found here in tropical evergreen forests. Okay, I hope up to here everything is clear. Tropical evergreen forests are found between 10 degree north to 10 degree south latitude, and if we talk about the places, then Zaire Basin in Africa, Amazon Basin in South America, and some islands, some small islands of Southeast Asia, and they are found in the areas where the rainfall and temperature is very high, and these forests remain green throughout the year because of these wonderful climatic conditions. And these trees are very tall, and these are the common trees which are found in evergreen forests. Next we have tropical deciduous forest. If we talk about them, suppose this is our earth, we know up to here, up to 10 degree, we know up to 10 degree we have evergreen forest, but the hardwood forest are found up to 23 and a half degree. Okay, 23 and 23. So in this area and in this area there will be these forests, tropical deciduous forest. Clear? 10 to 10 there were evergreen forest, and from 10 to 23 and half there will be tropical deciduous forest. So here in this area temperature and rainfall moderate. Okay, and trees shed their trees in dry season. Their height, the height of the trees is medium, and such forests are found in India, China, eastern Brazil, etc. And some common trees are sal, teak, bamboo. This is our area. So these are common trees, we can see them here around us. And this is all for the day. Next, grasslands, deserts, and temperate softwood forest. Three types we'll discuss in our next video. Now, homework. Revise all these things that we discussed today, and also read next topics: grasslands, deserts, and temperate softwood forest. We'll discuss them in our next video. Also find out difficult word meanings from this chapter, and also learn keywords of the lesson. Okay, and if you have any doubts regarding this topic, you can comment in the comment box, or you can ask me on my WhatsApp. Thank you.